Yes. So we're also going to be having some offline meetings. Port Harcourt has been good. They've been doing meetings every Sunday, every Tuesday. Um, which other state is that? Okay, I think Uyo has been fine too. But Lagos, we are going to be starting a back-to-back training in the month of March. Right here in Lagos. So it's going to be offline and online combination to ensure that everybody grabs this business, because this is a business that with just little effort on your part, like we normally describe in a lot of our WhatsApp group, that you just work like you work very in a very little way, and the results will be extremely huge to show for it. And that's the kind of business we have right here in Vitae. So anybody that doesn't understand it or sees it from the outside will tend to feel like, well, is it not the normal thing? Is it not the normal put to 30, get this? No, it's completely different. This is a completely different scenario. It's a completely different business structure, earning model, compensation plan from every other thing you would have possibly done in the past before. So tonight, I just want you to just walk with me, just be patient. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of what Vitae is all about, the benefits, how you earn, and all that within the next 20 to 30 minutes. Once I'm done, I'm then going to share some a particular secret which I discovered on how to turn to $30 to $20,000 in Vitae within the next 12 months. I did a breakdown of it, how you can work that out for yourself. I'm going to just briefly share that for 5-10 minutes, then we'll throw open the floor for questions and answers. So please just follow me through tonight as we go on this ride, this Vitae journey together. So if you're here, you can hear me loud and clear. Please just before I start, just quickly, I want to see a plus, a plus sign in the chat box. Just type plus, 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 plus. I can hear you. Plus, plus, plus. I can see you. Plus, plus, plus. I can see your screen. Just quickly, quickly. Let's be fast about that. Let me be sure I'm not talking to myself. Please, let's be fast about that. Let me see. Okay, thank you, Mr. Pat. Who else again? Who else again? Mr. Silva, thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Christian. Who else again can see my screen if my voice is loud enough for you? Okay. All right, good. So I think we have a large numbers of persons that can see here and hear me. So this meeting is being recorded as usual. We have our YouTube channel where we do normally upload all of our recorded meetings like this, so that just in case you possibly miss out on any part of the presentation, you can always go back there, to watch the recordings and also get to learn more from this meeting. So what is Vitae? That is always the first question. What is Vitae? A lot of persons, okay, thank you so much for the plus. A lot of persons would always want to ask this Vitae thing, what is the meaning of Vitae? All right, so basically, Vitae, like we do explain in every of our meetings, is a social media platform. I prefer calling it social media 2.0. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm saying that, because the conventional social media platform that every one of us are used to, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, um, TikTok is not popular in Nigeria. Well, I don't know if we can categorize WhatsApp under social media. It's actually something that's related to that too. But basically, I know the ones we know is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, WhatsApp, YouTube, and the likes like that are, are platforms that are basically designed for one thing: socializing. And when we talk about socializing, what that basically means is that we want to relate to ourselves. I want to meet new people. I want to meet new friends. I want to be able to really, look for persons that we possibly went to primary school together, or we possibly went to secondary school together. It's been quite a while, but I want to find there should be a way, for us to be able to connect back, discuss, and even share, old and past memories of, stuff we did together. And that is exactly what social media has been able to do to us. Let's forget every other vices, negative things that people tend to paint for us on social media, because I know it's, anytime you have a good thing, you should also expect that some little part of it also to would be, touched and be used on the negative side. But one thing I've come to understand is that social media has, you know, brought a kind of lifestyle to every one of us, in one way or the other. Um, I'm basically concerned about the positive side, because I could still remember the first time I opened a Facebook account. One of the first thing I did after opening that Facebook account is that under the interest section, they were giving us, okay, secondary school you attended, the university you finished from, your primary school. And when I typed in there, it just brought down list of names of people that I went to primary school with, I went to secondary school with, and I was like, wow. So all these people that I've long lost contact with for years, I could actually connect back with them using the power of social media. And that is one major, one major advantage of or one major blessing that social media has brought to us. It has created a way in which we can relate with ourselves, whether that person is somebody you've seen in the past, somebody you've seen for a long time, or that person is somebody you're even on the next street, living on the next street with, that you don't even know is very close to you, or possibly somebody you've done, stuffs with in the past, that you've been trying to find a way of connecting back to that person. Social media has been able to bridge that gap, and just with one or two clicks on your social media app, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, you could get access to all these people again, and you connect with them. And to a large extent, it even tends to create what I call a business platform. It can be like a means of even connecting to people, sharing your business, your product, services with them, people that possibly know you, people that don't even know you, maybe friends of friends, friends of friends, friends, and stuff like that. They could actually relate with your business and also be likely interested in also, doing business with you, because one thing about business transactions is that a lot of times people want to look for people they know. People want to look for people they trust before they can actually conduct business with them. Not even in this our current Nigeria. Nobody wants to just give down his money to just buy a product without at least having even it's not up to 50%, like 10-20% idea of what that person is or who that person is before transacting any business with them. So social media has been able to create that kind of platform for us to connect, socialize, chat, interact with friends and family, and also create like a platform for us to showcase our product and services to a large number of persons. So that's why the social media industry can be described as an industry that is has reached up to the tune of 400 trillion US dollars. 400 what trillion USD dollars. So when you see the likes of Mark Zuckerberg being one of the top 10 most wealthiest persons in the world, it didn't just storm or just tumble into that. What it did was that they came up with this idea of social media to create a platform whereby millions and billions of users can connect with themselves, and also primarily to create a platform whereby people can showcase whatever business you have without limiting yourself to one shop in one corner of the street. I've had several reasons to do business in the past without an office. In fact, currently what we are doing here is that we are connecting with ourselves using an app called Zoom. Yes. And what has Zoom done to us? Zoom can also be likened to something like a social media app, because with Zoom now, I can do meetings like this without leaving my room. I'm currently in my room now, and I'm connecting with over 36 people that is right here on this meeting tonight. Yes, I have 36 persons that are right here on this meeting tonight. Some of them we've not even met before. Most of some people here in this meeting tonight, we've not had any reason to even talk before. Some might have possibly seen my face in one business or the other before, but the advent of social media has been able to connect us, remove that limitations, that barriers of you have to um get a shop, you have to spend 500,000, 1 million, 2 million on renting a shop annually before you can conduct your business or before you can transact your business. Social media has been able to create that kind of bridge that ensures that from anywhere you are in the world, you can transact your business. You can go on doing your business without having that asus of is until when I get to the shop before I can do business. That's what social media has done to us. So because of that ability for us to transact business and relate to ourselves, socializing, creating business, sharing business ideas, products and services displayed on our social media platform, our social media walls, it has created another form of money pool for the creators of this platform. Facebook is worth over, I think, from the current statistics. If we should check the current statistics as we are doing this meeting tonight, you would see. Let's just look at how much is Facebook worth 2021. Let's look at this. See what we are having. Facebook net worth from 2009 to 2020. This is showing an estimated Facebook net worth of close to over $200 billion. Oh, I'm even I'm even limiting it. Okay, look at it. The Tarasi chart of historical network market cap for Facebook over the last 10 years. How much a company is worth is typically okay. Look at this now. Facebook network as of February 24th, year 2021, is worth $752.67 billion. I don't know if somebody is saying that. So imagine you being the creator of Facebook and having this as your net worth. So when he was listed as the top 10 richest persons in the world, it didn't happen overnight. It's because he has us as his as like his product, um, to connect with people who have the money to advertise their product with us. What I mean is that Facebook is worth over $752 billion because it has a large chunk of persons interested in showcasing their business, their product and services on Facebook as a platform to the millions and billions of users that is already on the platform. So if we are looking at it literally and saying, where does Facebook get its money? Facebook makes its money because of us, we that are users on the platform. Currently, um, from statistics also too. Sorry, I'm going this way tonight, but it's very important so that we understand the kind of business we want to plunge ourselves in. Let's look at something tonight. How many total number of users? Let's look at something. Total number of Facebook users. Facebook user 2021. Then we'll look at, let us also look at total number of users, Facebook users in Nigeria. Let's look at total number of Facebook users in Nigeria 2021. Yes, you'll be amazed at this kind of figures. Look at what we have. Facebook number of monthly active users worldwide. Let's look at this. Let's look at Nigerian number of Facebook of users 2025 statistics. All these are statistics that shows you so that you know where this money is coming from for the social media platform. The money is actually coming from us, the users. They are making us, we are like a product to them. Like we are the ones they are selling for them to make money. Look at what we have here now. Look at the growth. This is number of users in millions. Look at the progression to today as at 20. Okay, this should be as at 2020. This is 2.5. Okay, as at then, this is 2.5. This should be close to over, if you should multiply 2008 times million times 1 million, this is close to 2.8 billion users that Facebook has. Okay, let's look at, let's leave that general number. Let's streamline it down to just Nigeria. Let's streamline it down to just Nigeria. Look at number of Facebook users in Nigeria from 2017 to they're even projecting already to 2025. Look at in Nigeria alone. In Nigeria alone, we have 43, let's just say, okay, we are working with this 2024, 2021. Let's look at 2021. Currently, okay, let's even look at the year past. 27.46 million users are on Facebook in Nigeria. The total population of Nigeria is 200 million. That means over 10% of Nigerians are on Facebook. Over 10% of Nigerians on Facebook. So imagine 20 million users, a platform having 20 million Nigerians on it. Now using the over 20 million Nigerians on it to make money. How? Somebody wants to advertise, okay, I have a product to, okay, Facebook say, okay, you have a product. Hey, we have over 20 million users now. Why don't you just showcase that your product to them and make and possibly get some persons that will be interested in that your product and services, which are going to likely transact business with you. And the advertiser say, okay, fine, good, that's a good deal. You have millions of users. I have the money to spend on adverts so that I can reach out to a large chunk of persons, so I can reach out to a large numbers of persons. Please, 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 let us mute ourselves. Okay, let me do that for you now. Sorry, I actually left it open, so I'm going to do that now. So let me just mute all. Okay, all right. So sorry for that break. So you can imagine over 20 million, Nigerians on Facebook being reached by this large chunk of advertisers that are interested in seeing their business, seeing their product and services, and that's what we tend to get, from the social media platform. So that's why they said the social media industry is very, very rich, close to over 400 trillion USD, worth. Why? Because advertisers are always there showcasing their product and services because they know they have millions and billions of users on that platform that they can show their business, showcase their business to. So why not earn money in the fastest growing markets worldwide? So the other thing people want to likely note is that, okay, since social media is that rich, is that big, how does that cut across to me? How does that affect me? Is it not only Mark Zuckerberg or the owner of Twitter that gets all this money? That is exactly what Vitae has come to do. Vitae is here to create a platform whereby we as the users on the platform will no more become products like what we are currently having happening in Facebook, on Twitter. Um, we are product in the sense that we are the ones that generate the funds for Facebook because 20 million Nigerians. Oh, I was like, okay, you have 20 million. You have, in fact, if we have 1 million users on a particular platform, is enough revenue for the owner of that platform because advertisers be attracted to that because they're always looking for where they can showcase their products and services to thousands and millions. Now you are not even having billions. That would be extremely good for them. So, but instead of us being like the products, where Facebook just uses us to get money from advertisers and they don't pay us any dime. Vitae is now trying to change that cycle. It's trying to change that norm. They used to say reversing the hand of time. So Vitae is trying to create a scenario whereby we can change that situation, change that condition, change that all around for the social media of this new dispensation or these new times we are finding ourselves in. So that's why I do like to call Vitae as a social media 2.0. That's like another upgraded version of the conventional social media ideas that we are used to. So how will they do this? Aside that also too, because we are products to Facebook and Twitter, a lot of our personal data are always compromised. What I mean by that is that, of recent, several times we've had to see on CNN, Mark Zuckerberg being called for, to the jury to defend some of those things. I think during some of those elections, a lot of personal data of Americans were shared with, all those politicians. They were, pushing their campaigns and every other thing to them personally, and it was affecting a lot of persons. A lot of persons were feeling that their private life is being tampered with because, a lot of the times you just see adverts popping up on your page. It even goes as far as, if you just type on Google now, because of the way it has been designed, so just do a search type on Google, whether you are looking for a shoe, you are trying to get the best perfume to buy, you are trying to get the best dresses to buy. By the time you get on your Facebook, the large chunk of the advert that you are going to be seeing is just going to be around those things. You just search, let's say you just search like 2 minutes now for how where to get the best shoe in Nigeria. Just land on your social media, you will see that over time, within the next 5-10 minutes, you'll be seeing adverts of that showing to you. Why? Because a lot of the times our data are always compromised to all these advertisers, because so Facebook, we are the product, you just want to make money. So the product, the manufacturer of a product can do anything he likes with the product as far as it will bring generate income for him. But in Vitae, we are having the reverse order. We are now like the clients, we are like the customers. So Vitae is not seeing us as product, Vitae is seeing us as customers, that as they generate income, they also share with us, because we are like part and parcel of the system. We are like shareholders on the platform. We also share in the revenue that Vitae makes. As Vitae is going to be growing in numbers, in millions, in billions over time, we also tend to earn money as Vitae is making money. And that's exactly what we are going to be learning, this evening within the next 10 minutes, which I'm going to be talking about. How do you make money from Vitae? Since we know that, okay, Vitae is a social media platform that's not going to compromise our private data. It's going to be growing in numbers. Its numbers is going to be moving from thousand that is currently into millions in the very, very nearest future. In fact, this year, the public launch is going to be coming up within now and December 31st, 2021. The public launch is going to be fully live. So that means a lot of persons that have been waiting, on the sideline, just waiting to join as a free user, will be coming in droves, in massive crowd to the platform. So all these are going to be happening, but we need to know how to position ourselves on time during this beta phase that is currently ongoing in Vitae. How do we position ourselves well? And also, how can we begin to also maximize all the earning streams of Vitae to our advantage? So that's basically what Vitae is all about. It's a social media platform that is going to be part of our daily lives. The usage is going to be free. Social media company making money thanks to large advertisement revenue and selling of our data. So Vitae is not going to be selling our data, it's rather going to be blessing us in an unusual way. So basically, Vitae is the new social media platform, because it's going to be rewarding all its users for the activities on the social media platform. Please don't raise your hands now. I'm not going to unmute anybody until after the meeting. So please just give us some time. Let me just go through everything. Whatever questions you have, you can just be jotting it down somewhere during the question and answer section. So I'm going to throw the floor open so that you can ask that question. So let me just quickly get straight down to the exact thing why every one of us are here tonight. So social media is what Vitae is. It's the social media, but this time around, it's not just going to be that Facebook that's making all the money. Vitae now is going to also also going to be like a blessing to us, because we are going to be rewarded for every of our activities like we do on Facebook and Twitter on this platform. That means that if you are a good content creator, Vitae is going to be a place where you are going to make money. Like, you are going to make money for creating good content on the platform. As people share your posts, you make money. As people like your posts, you make money. If you're an advertiser, you are going to be creating business pages for your product and services. As people like your page, like your advert, they are going to make money. So all of this is all packaged in Vitae. So that's why this is an opportunity that nobody I've been doing personal contact with my friends and family. And you guys, nobody should miss out on Vitae. Even if you don't have the money, just find a way of raising it. Position yourself it and forget it for the next one year, and see if your life will not change for the better. So that's the summary of what Vitae is in the literary Greek definition of it. Vitae is equals to life. Vitae was made for life, for you, and for a lifetime. It's a system where not the company earns most of the money, but the users earn most of the money. So let's look at how do we make money? How does Vitae share, its funds? How does Vitae share its funds? Vitae share its funds is like anytime we upgrade, let's say with 200 credits or with $200, currently in the beta phase, Vitae shares almost 100% of it all with us as users. So we are going to be looking at how that comes into play. How do we share? How does Vitae share its funds with us as user, and how we also make money from that? So aside that, before I jump deep into that, Vitae also too is has its own cryptocurrency coin. It has its own is a crypto coin also, and that is coin now is what we use for every of our transactions on the platform. If you are coming in as a member, you need to register, possibly upgrade. You'll be using Vitae cryptocurrency to upgrade. If you are coming as a member, you've earned or possibly you've been in the system for a while and you've made some money and you need to do some cash out. We are going to be doing that cash out with Vitae cryptocurrency, um, which is called Vitae. So let's go to if you get to CoinGecko, you'll see the details of the coin. If you also check most of the top exchanges around, you will see Vitae coin listed on every one of them. You see the market cap. For those of us that knows a little bit about cryptocurrency, you can just do your personal research. Maybe at the end of this meeting, you can always check it up. What Vitae is, its total supply, what is its usage is for. Okay, like here, I'm going to put this is Vitae right here. If you also check on the site, vitatoken.io/exchanges, you are going to see the exchanges that Vitae is already listed on. Number one on the list is Tex, B2Bit, EatBTC, TY BitBlinks, and all that. All these exchanges have Vitae listed on them because this is a coin that's been listed since over 2 years now, since 2018. So it has moved up, appreciated in price for a very, very large number of time. Like if you should check the chart now, under the chart here, you would see when the coin was listed, where the price started off from, and where it is currently as at today. Speaking, you can imagine. So if you should look at the chart, Vitae as a coin, as a cryptocurrency coin, look at where it started off from. Okay, this should be a chart of February. If you should look at March, okay, let's look at the March where it all started off from. Okay, I think it's coming up. Okay, good. Look at it. It was listed 4th of 2nd. Okay, I think it should be okay. This is all 2018 songs. August 2018 at 0.19. That's like 19 cents. And look at where the price has moved up to. It's moved up to as high as $12, you know, came down to 8 and it's currently around 3. It's still going to pick up, move on, because in cryptocurrency, you don't expect the trend to always be parallel. It's not going to be straight. It's going to keep moving up, down, up, down, up, down, and on like that. It continues. So basically, Vitae is also a cryptocurrency that it's accepted worldwide. Payments and commission are transferred nearly in real time. So it's a decentralized platform. So one of the beauty of it is that you're making your money in Vitae. It's not tied down to me approving you. No, immediately as you are earning your dollars, you can convert to Vitae, then cash it out there through Bitcoin, Ethereum, and what have you. So it also has, so it's a you can see the combination now. It's a social media platform which is already $1 trillion industry. It also has its own cryptocurrency, which is another billions of dollar, industry on its own. So combination of this, that's what made it called Vitae Social Media 2.0. So it's having two big industries matched together, infused together in one to generate good money for its users. You understand? So how does Vitae share the advertising revenue? So let's look at the payout plan. How how the how do we make money in Vitae? First of all, as a founder, as an upgraded member, because now you can only join the system as an upgraded member. What that means is that you can only join the system um, as an ambassador, as a paid member, and to become part of the system as an upgraded member or as a premium user, you need to sign up with a one-time $200 out of your pocket. We actually say $230 because when you are doing the conversion, meaning when you are buying, from the exchange, because if you are activating any account, you need to purchase Vitae with Bitcoin, or you can purchase Vitae with Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, USD Tether, and stuff like that. So, but each one of these coins you are going to be using has their own fees. So that's why we do say we factor in the fees and we summarize it to $230. But what the system is going to take from you is actually 200 credits, or what we call $200. So once you join in as an upgraded member, you automatically fall under what we call a residual retention system. Um, I'm going to talk about this more during the course of this presentation. And that also now qualifies you to be in the three earning models of Vitae, which is number one, the purpose matrix, destiny matrix, and what we call the garden matrix. I like referring to the purpose matrix as a monthly income, like a monthly salary, while I liken the garden matrix to daily money because I will explain what makes up, what's the composition of each one of these matrix, and the destiny matrix is what I liken to you getting being paid again by the company as saying, oh, let us help you to carry your burden a little bit. Every month the company pays you $200 and stuff like that. So we will talk about this during the course of the process. So let's look at each one of these any model one by one, starting with first of all the purpose matrix. The purpose matrix, which is the first any model of Vitae, is a 3 by 8 matrix, which is sponsor first. The term sponsor first there means that um, how do I describe it? Okay, it means that everybody joining the system. First of all, you can only get access to the system by getting an invite from somebody who is already in the system. That person who gives you the link, you register under that person's and you become an upgraded member through that person's link, becomes like your sponsor. So everything you are going to be doing on the platform is directly linked to your sponsor. Everything your sponsor also too is going to be doing on the platform is directly linked to you, their downlines. So this 3 by 8 structure means that it has 3 levels on the first level. On the second level, sorry, means that it has 8 levels. This 3 by 8 means that there's an 8 level earning structure that is going to be filled by people in multiples of three down that 8 levels. Multiples of three means that first level is going to be having 3 persons filling it. The second level will be 3 times 3, which is 9. The second level is 9 times 3, 27. The fourth level is 27 times 3, 81. This fifth level is 81 times 3, 243. The sixth level is 243 times 3, 729. The seventh level is 729 times 3, which is 2,187. And this eighth level, which is the last level, is 2187 times 3, which is 6,561. If you should calculate all this total, that means what will make you to earn the full purpose matrix earning, paying you $28,546.14 every month, is when you have a total team of like over 9,000 um, members within your purpose matrix structure. The question now is, are you saying I must refer on this platform before I make money? That is what we call the simple answer I give to that is it's a capital no. A capital no. Why? Because every one of Vitae Matrix is sponsor first, meaning that if you join the platform and you possibly feel I really don't understand it yet, I don't want to do anything, let me just be in the system, let me just be a premium user. At least I've taken a position. You understand? Let me just be in the system and let me see how it works. You decide not to do anything because you are directly under your sponsor, and your sponsor is possibly doing a very active work of talking to people about Vitae, sharing Vitae as an opportunity to friends and family all around. You are going to be having people falling under you naturally because your sponsor can only hold 3 person on his or her first level. Any other person your sponsor is referring is going to be falling under you people that are like the first three, the first generation, the people that are on his first level. And the good side and the best side of the way Vitae works is that because even if you are not the person that referred the person and this person fell under you, you are still going to earn the full commission, the full bonus for that person spilling over or falling under you and is being registered by your upline. Let me go over it. Let's say I am here. I am Inka. I brought in Mr. Taiwo, I brought in Mr. Kende, and I also brought in Mr. Shino. I then add another Mrs. Mrs. Hope that says, okay, he's also interested in this business after possibly sharing this opportunity with them. I say, okay, I want to also be a part of this business. Immediately, Mrs. Hope decides to join. Don't forget, I'm the person that talked to Mrs. Hope, and Mrs. Hope decides to join. Mrs. Hope is not going to be feeling, there's no more space on this place to fill again. Mrs. Hope is not going to be falling directly under this, my number one person, which is Mr. Taiwo. So once Mrs. Hope falls under Mr. Taiwo is going to be getting paid $67 instantly for Mrs. Hope falling under Mr. Taiwo, even though it is not Mr. Taiwo that referred Mrs. Hope. It is I on top here that referred Mrs. Hope. Mr. Taiwo is still going to get the full $67. So the question now is also, what's now my gain of bringing the fourth person? My gain now is that because this person is now on my second level, I'm now going to get $15 also paid to me as being the sponsor, as being the sponsor of these people. So what that implies is that anywhere any upgraded member falls in my team, whether I am the one directly referring them or not, I get to earn something. If anybody falls on my first level, 67, if it's on my second level, 15, third level, $1, fourth level, 1.5, down and down like that till the eighth level. That's why if you should calculate all these earnings down, it's going to be a total of 28,546 per month for dollars every month. Why is it every month? Because the way Vitae designs all its matters is that we work with what we call a residual retention system, which is called RRS. What RRS means is that it's just like what we can liken to like a monthly auto ship. But the beauty of also Vitae is that this auto ship, you only pay your upgrade once. Every other auto ship or the monthly payment of your upgrade is going to be given to you by the company. How? We'll get to that also too. So just a one-time payment, and you consistently receive this payment month in, month out, month in, month out, month in, month out for life. Okay, so let's continue. So that's basically how that purpose matches work. It's a 3x8, which gives you a total income of 28,546. The other side of it is that as your downlines also too are referring person, you also get what we call sponsor commissions, which can also be totaled up to 6,561, when it builds up, for a total of 8,109 when it fills also up to the eighth level. You understand? So that's how that works. So let's look at, okay, the other one I now talked about being RRS, and also you getting paid $200, by the system, works this way. The system does a reverse action. The purpose matrix is, look at the way the triangle of that purpose matrix is like. What now happens in the destiny matrix is that it's turned over, meaning that your sponsor now becomes your downline. Your sponsor now becomes what? Your downline in the destiny matrix. It's a reverse order. So what this means is that immediately this happens, those of us that are below will likely, especially if my team has grown to like the fourth, fifth level, I will not get this $200 again. Those that just join the system and possibly don't even have any referrals, they just decided to just join because they want to just position. Because one thing about Vitae at this beta phase is what we call positioning, which I'm going to talk about in the last section of this meeting. Is that so once that decimal matrix is flipped over, meaning it turns over, the last 50% of persons that are going to be on top are actually people that have not brought in anybody, and those people are going to be getting $200 credited to them, and that is likely going to be taking care. In fact, that is going to be handling their upgrades every month automatically for them, without them doing anything, without them verifying anybody. So any other thing that now happens, possibly to spill over, person joining their team and it fuels their second level, is like a bonus to them. You understand? So, but as soon as also their purpose matrix feels to like fourth level, they might also likely not be getting this $200 again every month, because they will have grown so deep and won't be qualified for that. So look at how it works. Purpose matrix is 1/3. Destiny matrix is 1/2. What this means is that 50% of the last upgrade for the month are always paid this $200. So if you look at it, the RRS automatically receive the first 100 for the upgrade for the following month, 83% earn a minimum $200 during the first 30 days. So what this means is just what I explained. Purpose matrix is 3x8. Destiny matrix is the opposite of it. So everybody per time, if you join, whether you can refer or not, your upgrade every month is automatically taken care of by the system. So You would stop receiving this $200 from the company or from Vitae as a company when your purpose matrix has grown so deep to like levels 5, level 6. You have persons already there. By then, you'll have been earning way over $1,000, $2,000 every month. So even if you are paying $200, you won't feel it. You won't feel it at all. Unlike when you just joined, your first month, you've not even made anything. Second month, company wants to take another $200 from you, don't have it. You understand? But this time around, there's a system is through Destiny Matrix that's been created to ensure that you are able to meet up with your upgrades every month. So, and as that happens, that implies is that those on the purpose matrix that are already on top of you also get commissions paid back to them again for another month. I think on WhatsApp somebody was asking me, sir, do you mean I'm going to be earning this 200, this $300 every month? And I said, yes, you are going to keep earning that every month. Why? Because it's an auto ship. It's every month that upgrades happen. So whether you can refer or not, you'll be able to meet up with your upgrade. So as everybody's upgrade is coming again, those on top again earn it again, and on. It continues like that every month. So let's look at the last matrix because I don't want us to go past 1 hour in this presentation. Okay, so the last matrix is what we call the Garden Matrix, and this is what I liken to daily sweet money. I know people right here now meeting. Let me just quickly scroll down to see. Yes, I know people that are right here in this meeting tonight that are already averaging 10, 20, 50, 100, $30. Some people this morning were chatting me up and like, so I think almost every hour now I make $2. So I said, well, that is powered by what we call the Garden Matrix. So how does the Garden Matrix work? Um, Purpose matrix, just like what I explained earlier, is fueled by upgrades, meaning that you need to refer for that to happen, for your purpose matrix to fill. It's either you refer or your team is actively referring persons, building their team, telling people about VTA, people are joining and upgrading, their accounts. That's what fuels up your purpose matrix. But as they are also upgrading, for every upgrade that is coming into the system, 5 units are being created. If somebody joins the system with $200 today now, 5 units of likes, 150 likes units is going to be generated and is going to be dropped in the Garden Matrix of their sponsor. This Garden Matrix is a 5x5 also sponsor first matrix that filled from top downwards. Let me show you how that feels. It feels from top downwards. But this time around, because it is 5 level, 525, 125, 625, 3,125. Um, I'll get to those questions. Don't worry. Um, first level 5, second level 25, third level 125, fourth level 625, and the fifth level 3,125. But note that all these, they are not like the purpose matrix that it has to be referrals, people you are bringing. No, this is actually fueled by what we call units. And what is a unit? Now, what we call unit is one. How do I liken it to? Okay, yes. It's not currently called energy boost, and in one energy boost, we have 150 energy points. A lot of persons have been saying energy points in their back office and they are mixing it up. No, your energy points basically means likes. These likes are what I was talking about when I started this presentation as when the system, the platform finally goes to the public launch, these likes would now be monetized for you. What that means is that advertisers are going to be creating Vitae business pages. They're going to be creating a lot of banners, adverts, on their, business pages. As they do that, as they create it, they will need people to like their business pages as they are creating it on the Vitae platform. They will need people to like their business pages because the more likes a business page has, the more visible it is to users on the platform. You understand? So you'll be seeing people creating business pages and buying likes. So as they pay Vitae to get possibly, maybe I want to get like 20 likes, I want to get 100, 1 million likes for my page. As they pay Vitae for that likes, Vitae will now also share that money with us because currently, anytime you buy a unit, you are going to be getting 150 likes stored up for you. It's going to be automatically credited to your energy point section of your back office. So those energy point levels are now what, when the advertisement section comes on, when people start advertising on the platform, creating their business pages, you go to those business pages, you like their advert, you like their pages, you are going to be getting paid 78% of whatever the advertisers paid Vitae for such likes. So your at such stages now, your likes will be good money for you, and also to because you have already those likes are inside a unit. Those units also too, as you are buying them, they are going to be filling the garden matrix of your sponsor. They are also going to be opened up to you as the buyer of that unit to also be filled by units being bought by your sponsor. So you have like a give and take scenario, like those your sponsor as is buying unit is dropping in your own garden matrix. You too, as you are buying unit, is filling up your sponsor's garden matrix. The good side of it is that anyone your sponsor also have, like possibly refers to as they are buying units, some of them will also be flipping into maybe your level one of your garden matrix, your level two of your garden matrix, level three, level four, level five. So you just keep seeing activities daily going on in your garden matrix, and that is where people tend to make a lot of money. Let me just quickly show you before we summarize how the garden matrix show. Look at, for example, now this is like the last 30 days history of my account. Look at what I've been making from the garden matrix: 21, 12. Look at it. And how does this come about? Let me show you something in that sum box. If you go under this sum box in your back office, sorry for those that have not registered, as soon as you register, you have all these features to your back office. But I like being very practical to us, to everybody, so that you can see how these things work in real time. So let it load up, let it load up, let it load up. Let it load up. Okay, this is the purpose matrix. It's now called Sunburst, no more matrix. We are trying to change. The company has upgraded because as soon as it goes public, a lot of all these times we need to change them because of legal representation, so that we'll be creating any problems for the company. So I need this thing to load up very fast. Okay, let me go straight to the garden Sunburst, so that you see as those units are dropping in real time. So, and as those units are dropping and filling your garden matrix, under the credit section, you see the way those units are dropping and also earning good money for you. In Vitae, one credit is the same thing as $1. So if you are saying 0.01 credits, is the same thing as 0.1 cent, 1 cent. So, but look at how it adds up very fast. Let me just even make this like 100 entries. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Because garden matrix are actually being filled by units. They are not filled by, I have to bring one. No, no, no. They are basically filled by units. And these units are being bought by your uplines every day. Once they activate auto buy, I will show you how to do that. Once your downlines also activate their auto buys, unit 20, you can buy a maximum of 20 units per day. So as those units are getting bought every day, it fills your garden matrix. Look at this, look at it, you can see it coming in cents, 9 cents, 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, but they add up very, very fast. 9 cents, 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. You understand? Look at the way it's rolling. It's rolling in trickles, rolling this in trickles. It continues to roll like in that cycle. Let's see it, look at it. It moves, you see, it keeps rolling, 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 rolling. One unit dropping on each of the levels, the unit that has been opened on. Look at, for example, now if I should scroll down, open 100. Look at it now. You can have the unit fills anyhow depending on who is buying, where the unit is being purchased, and it falls on each one of those levels. Look at, you can see this units now. This should be like 306 units. You can see level one, 5 units have been filled, 25, 14. I don't even know where all these units are coming from, but the more your team begins to expand, whether you are referring or not, you keep seeing all these units rolling into your own matrix also too, and it continues to fill from level one to level two. And as each one of those units are dropping in it, the earnings for each level is instantly credited to you. Look at the earnings. Let's 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 quickly get there. Let's quickly get there. Let's quickly get there. So that's okay. If 5 units falls on your level one, you get 12 cents. If 25 units fills your level two, you get 4 cents. If 125 units fills your level three, you get 4 cents each, to a total of $5. If it's your level four, 625 units for earns you 9 cents for a total of 56. And on your level 5, 3,125 units get filled to earn 9 cents each for a total of 281.25. If you add up everything together now, that is what we usually say that one garden mattress will earn you $344. I hope this is clear. Don't worry, you still free. One thing about Vitae is that it's a continuous learning. As you are hearing the presentation today, you are getting some new things. By the time you go over the slides yourself again, it becomes clearer. By the time you now even join and you are seeing the earnings, you just discover that that thing on your head, it will be as if a veil has been uncovered out of your eye. So the perfect start as a Vitae partner is with $560. Okay, this is for those that can afford it, but if you can't afford it, no problem. But for those that can afford it, what this means is that you upgrade with $200 and you make provision for purchase of units for 1 full month with $360. I have one, two, three persons already in my team that are already on this plan. And what that means is that almost instantly within 24 hours of activating your account, you'll start seeing earnings in your back office because your garden matrix will start getting filled by 20, 20, 20 units on a daily basis. And as your sponsors too are doing their auto buy, it also fills up, your units every day. So you can be making one. I think one of my downlines is already averaging like $4 every day without even refining anybody just by using that plan because it gives you an average of like 1%. By the time you do it like for it total of like 200 working days, you'll like be earning like an average of 1% on it and stuff like so. That's how those earnings add up for us. That's what the RRS means, and that's how we also make money. And also too, there's now a recent addition which has to do with share. So as you also post content on your social media end of your in your on your social Vitae social media section, you also earn for sharing for when people begin to share your posts. You get paid 2 cents. 1 cent goes to your share power earning, while the other 1 cent is credited to your credits. Once it's accrues to like $10, you can withdraw it. What that means is that the social media platform is already active. You see people posting different contents there, images, pictures, videos. You get shares there almost on a daily basis. And as they share it, as people share the post, you earn. So let's say, for example, look at this picture now. If I want to share it, once I click on this share now, and this person has decided to make it open, I'm going to be debited 10 cents. And for that 10 cents, this person, for me sharing this person's post now, 10 cents is debited from me, and she's going to be getting 1 cent. And this goes down 4 levels deep. This goes down 4 levels deep, and you can make money also to a great deal from that section on its own. So I would want to just quickly stop it here so that I won't overload you with a lot of information. So let me just wrap up with this summary that I made because it's also going to help you a lot because some persons are asking that why do I need to join now? Why should I be in the platform now? What's the essence? One of the major essence of you being on Vitae platform right away now is the fact that you are positioning yourself to be on the top. We are going to be having the free public launch coming up. And once that public launch happens, what that means is that people will now be able to register for free, meaning you don't need to pay $200 to be, in Vitae. And as they register for free, they are going to be getting reward of 60 cents, which is 150 energy points. And that 50 cents, 60 cents, which is one unit energy boost or one energy boost unit, is going to be planted in their sponsors garden matrix. So the implication of that is that, as we all know, social media is a platform that grows very fast. It grows virally. What that means is that if you just go, several of us who are already in the system would also be the ones to bring in all these free users. Like currently, as we speak now, Indians have close to over 20 million free users that are already waiting for Vitae, to launch. And as soon as it's launched, we are also already under that structure. That means we might be having millions of persons registering on the public launch day and filling up our garden matrix. So as soon as that happens, we are going to be seeing a lot of persons earning $344, $344, in multiple ways, all from the garden matrix. So Positioning early now is very important, because what that will mean is that you are already up high there. Your own position will not be the position like somebody who is going to be registering to upgrade to be a premium user with $200 by December 31st, or let's say maybe by June 2021, when the platform finally decides to go public. Your position is not going to be the position as that person. You are going to be high up there in the position, and because Garden Matrix is a sponsor for 5x5 matrix also too, your own matrix will be touched first before it gets to them. So that's why now we are telling people, register, get yourself in as a this $230, which is like, let's say maybe $115. Sacrifice it, because the returns, the profits you are going to be making on this over a long period of time, at least within the next 12 months, will daze you. It will dazzle you, because I did the calculation. A lot of the times I work almost late into the night, because Vitae is gradually taking over my whole system, and it's something extremely, lucrative for everybody. Just make sure you get yourself in now. Just position yourself on top. Just be right there on top of the matrix. So as those millions of free users will be getting in, you will just be sitting down there, and you just be seeing the earnings roll into your back office. All you just need to do is just turn them to VT and cash it out, and you'll be fine. So my concept, the strategy for how to turn $230 to $20 is just this way. Number one, position early now. Make sure after this meeting, if you've not registered, please get back to your sponsor or your inviter. Get the link from him or her and get activated with $230, which is like 115,000 naira. Once you do that, your monthly upgrade, no problem. Don't worry. The Destiny Matrix, just like I explained during the presentation section, is going to be handled by the system. So you don't need to bother. You always find yourself being active every month in. Even if you are not making anything, you're always active until the public launch. So the public launch, as announced by the Chief Commercial Officer, Mr. Mendes Zicherman, CCO of Vitae, is going to be happening on or by December 31st, 2021. The CCO doesn't want to give a precise date, because they are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. If he gives you, let's say, February ending now, and February ending, they start telling you another stories, it won't sound well. So they don't want to give a date. But what we are extremely sure of is that it's going to be this year. This is the year. CCO have severally said it. They say this is the year of going public, and millions and billions of free users are going to be joining us, in Vitae. So next thing is that as soon as you position, your upgrade is handled and the public launch happens, all your 6 Garden Matrix is going to be filled up almost instantly. Actually, I'm very mild here. I said, okay, within the first month. But this can actually happen within the first 2 days. It can even happen within that launch date, depending on how fast the free users populate. But they are going to definitely come in droves, because nobody would hear that you can make $344 for free and won't want to give it a try. Nobody. So for them just registering, uploading their cover picture, uploading their profile picture, they are already landing in the matrix of their sponsors. You understand? So all your Garden Matrix get to fill within the first 6 months. And as soon as that happens, you can decide that, okay, since you will have entry for the 4 times 6, which is 2006, where you can withdraw your 230 plus any extra on it, then you buy more garden units. So as you buy that garden unit, which is like you can buy 20 maximum in a day, which is like $12, you are also going to be seeing them being filled very fast, because that free user thing will not stop. It's just like saying registrations on Facebook will stop. No, it won't stop, because people will always have 1 or 2 reasons to want to go social. They want to go and meet with their friends. They want to go and interact with their friends. The same thing also to be happening on VT. People want to get to know this place that they say people can make money for free. Let me even go out there and see it. So as they are doing that, they are also still keeping up. They are keeping up with filling up your Garden Matrix, and you discover that all your 2020 matrix almost in a daily basis gets filled with $344 and stuff like that. But the secret there is that you need to be in on time right away now from beginning. That's how you will make, that's your money within the next, 12 months. So that's basically how this strategy works. And that's basically the end of, my presentation on Vitae tonight. I'm going to be throwing up the floor open now for questions. I'm going to be starting from the chat to see the questions. But before I do that, I think my sponsor is around here, and we also have some of our leaders already in the house. I would just want to allow them to just say 1 or 2 things for some few seconds, 10 seconds each. Then we'll go straight into the question and answer section. Thank you so much, everybody. Mr. Pat, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, well, wonderful presentation there, Mr. Inka. I must really commend your wealth of knowledge in Vitae. The truth about this opportunity is that every single day unravels lots of mysteries and wonders in this business. Because the truth of the matter is, in Vitae, it can only get better. If you earn $10 today, let's say you earn $10 today, um, and you earn $10 yesterday, and possibly throughout this week you've been on a $10 daily payroll, be rest assured that by next week you should have at least 10.5, 11, 12. It must keep scaling up. So imagine even if it is increasing every week by maybe $1 or $2 daily, imagine what's going to happen to your portfolio, that's your account, when we talk about your earnings in the next 2 to 3 months. It's really going to be explosive. Very well, we are still less than 2 months old in Vitae, and I must tell you that 98% of the persons in our team is already winning. Taking away the RRS, I'm talking about those who can actually beat their chest and say, okay, daily they are making $2, $3, 50, and even $100 currently in our team. It's happening, and every day we are having testimonies. Okay, and it's really going to be our joy to see that everyone in the team would be on at least the $100 to $300 mark daily. What would an extra $100 do for you if you earn that every single day? That's $3,000 monthly. That's about 1.5 million naira. Okay, that's huge. And imagine your startup capital of just about 100K. We should always look at the brighter side of this, and knowing fully well that because you just took position, you are actually winning $3,000 monthly.
Hello, boss. Hello. Okay. It seems okay. It seems you'll be back. So let's continue. um. Okay. I think you'll be back. So let me just allow. I don't know if you still have Mr. Case in the house. Just want to say one or two things. Okay. Let me just allow him to talk. Hello, sir.
All.
Yeah.
Such an
Good evening.
amazing system. We've been through this system since January 1st, 2021, and it's been so amazing. Each day we talk to people about this wonderful system that is just coming into the network marketing business. And I want to say that if you have not taken up the opportunity, take up the opportunity now, and it's going to be amazing if you're making $50, $100 daily. Presently, some of us are enjoying it. I have never seen streams of income rolling into my account ever since I started network marketing. So fantastic is the Garden Matrix, very wonderful. The Purpose Matrix, the monthly salary, and the Destiny Matrix that I have never seen anywhere before. I was telling people in the seminar we held 3 days ago the question we asked was that, have you ever seen a network business that you have spillover and the spillover is being paid to the downline? No, we have not seen before. So it's an amazing opportunity, and we encourage all who have not signed up to pick up the opportunity, sign up, and so that you will not be missing out in this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate that. So let me just quickly get to some of the questions we have in the chat box. Number one, I'm seeing a question here. Um, Is the authorship the same day for all member or based on registration? The answer is it is based on your registration. In fact, I think it's based on your upgraded date. If you register, let's say on the 1st and you upgraded on the 4th, your upgrade every month is going to also be coming in on the 5th of every month. That is like 30 days afterwards. That's how that works. The next question is, when is the public launch? The public launch date has not been fixed, but what we are ascertained, what we've been told by the CCO, that is going to be happening this year on or before December 2021. So just keep that in mind. No date has been fixed yet, but it's going to be happening this year. Okay, please, does it mean I'll be paying money every month for my upgrade? No. I've explained that also to the Destiny Matrix is going to be handling that for you. You don't need to pay anything after your first payment. The Destiny Matrix is going to be providing that for you. You'll be seeing 200 credits credited to your wallet, from the Destiny Matrix earning, and that is going to be handling your monthly upgrade for you. How can I withdraw my earnings? As soon as you have over 200 credits, always know that the first 200 credits you get in a month is always reserved for your upgrade for the next month. So let's say, for example, you joined and you upgraded and you had 0 credits in your balance. Let's say you joined on the 4th and you had 0 credits in your balance. That means on the 4th of the next month, you are going to be getting Destiny Matrix paying you 200 credits. The minute that comes in, that is going to be held up. You can't withdraw it until you have earnings that is way over 200. So let's say, for example, you started and you built your team, you've gotten 201, you've gotten 300 credits, you've gotten 400 credits. What you can withdraw is 400 minus 200, which is the 200 credits. You can always withdraw that, convert it to Vitae. Either you leave it there to mature or you just turn it up to anything you want. Please, what are the things? Okay, how can I withdraw my earnings? You can withdraw your earnings by converting the credits to, if you go to your wallet section, you always see your credits right here. Okay, this was what I was trying to explain. For example, you can see 210.71 credits here. The highest I can sell here now is this 10.71 credits. You can't sell anything. I can't sell the 210. I can only sell 10.71. So once I click on the sell here, I will type in the amount, let's say 10.7, 10.71. Okay, let me just even say 10. Okay, it will immediately show you the Vitae, the conversion of that in Vitae. You are going to see it in Vitae. So you see it there. So that $10 is going to be giving me 2.62 Vitae. So once it's converted, it's going to be sitting right here in my Vitae. So what I then need to do is to go to the exchange and convert it to Bitcoin or Ethereum, or if there's anybody that wants to possibly register, I can just sell it directly to that person and the person pays me in Naira, directly. So how can I buy? Wait, let me still go up. Let me go up. Okay. I think I've answered that. That is how to withdraw your earnings. Please, what are the things that can deplete our credits? What can deplete your credits, first of all, is auto buy. Meaning that if you enable auto buy, that means every day the system is going to be dead. As soon as it sees 60 cents and above, it's going to be buying units for you in the garden. But I don't see it as a negative, because it's also going to be filled by more, units. Even if it's not coming as fast as you want now, as soon as the public launch happens, it's just going to be feeling like water. So it's an advantage to you, even if you have more units now. So that's what can deplete your earnings, so your credits as of now. How can I buy more garden units? Very simple. You can either do it manually. If you go to your dashboard, on your dashboard, you will see buy energy. Once you click on this buy energy section, you will see here buy energy. You can type in the amount of energy you want to buy. Like now that I have 10.71, I can buy That implies that I can buy, where's the calculator? That means I can buy 10.71 divided by, where's that in? 10.7 divided by 0.6. This is what I can buy. I can buy 17. So it can buy 17 units for me in the month. So, but once you just type in your 10, the system is going to automatically pick that. So that's how to buy, the garden units. I have close to 200 credits and I wanted to buy Vitae, but I couldn't, saying I must do my KYC. Yes, you need to do your KYC. Very simple. But for you to be able to do your KYC, you need to have over 200 credits. Always know that the first 200 credits is always reserved for upgrade. So don't even think about that. If you don't have anything over 200 credits, don't bother doing your KYC. Just wait until when you have above that for you to do your KYC. You understand? Because even if you do that, you can still withdraw because the 200 is always kept in that place. So, does that mean I don't have? Okay, I think I've answered that. Vitae.bitcoin, there's no website like that. It is vitatoken.io. That is where the exchange is. Please, is there any official website for Vitae? Yes, vitae.co or vitatoken.io. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah. Okay, let me just clean this so that you see. Just type Vitae token. This is the official website. Vitatoken.io. You see it here. Let me post it for everyone. Let me post it for everyone. Yeah, vitatoken.io. That is the official website. So you also see the exchange, other informations you need to know about Vitae is right there on the official website. When an ambassador upgrade, what level does he or she move to? Does upgrade increase your daily earnings? No, once you upgrade, you are just a member, you become an ambassador. You understand? What moves you up the level is when you possibly you are also referring and bringing in more persons under your structure. That's what pushes you up the levels on your purpose matrix section. I hope that answers us. So let me just go to the interactive section. Please, if you have a question, just raise up your hands and I will mute you so that you can talk. If you don't want to talk to, as usual, you can still use the chat box. You can still drop a message for us in the chat box. I'll be ready to answer. Okay, so I can see Mr. Kiande. Okay, Mr. Wale. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, live and direct, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. The question I just want to ask is why Prince was talking, or maybe you, I can't remember clearly. You said if you buy Vitae token, you can keep it there or you can exchange it to Bitcoin or whatever. If you keep it there, what happens?
Okay, if you keep it in your wallet, let's say, for example, you sold when the price is around, okay, price is currently around 3.8. Let's say you sold now, you are going to be getting the equivalent. Let's say you are selling 100 or 90 Vitae. It will be an equivalent of, let me just do that calculation. Let's say like 90
270 something. Okay.
90 divided by 3.8. So this will likely be giving you 23.68 Vitae. You understand?
Yeah.
So what that means is that if you leave this 23.68 Vitae in your wallet, if the
Yeah.
price moves up to like
Okay.
$6 now, that
Right.
means this your 23.68 now will now be what times 6,
Okay.
142. You will have made a profit of extra 142 minus, you bought it at 90.
Yeah. 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 I got you. I
You have
got you.
made concept. So that's what that just basically gives to us. So it's
Okay.
just a way of, the credit is like, the conventional way we ensure that our Bitcoin doesn't fall below, especially once Bitcoin is dipping, is that we use what we call USD theta to hold our Bitcoin. That's
All
like
right.
a fixed dollar. So the same thing also too is like happening here. Your credit is like the USD theta of your Vitae. You
Okay.
understand? So you leave it in your credit section. Once you see that the price is dipping, like now, some of us converted. In fact, I just sold some of it up. I converted it when it was around 3. You understand?
Okay.
Immediately it moved up to like around 4 point. It moved up to like 4.4 some days ago. I made like 30% profit. I sold it off again. You understand? So you keep buying when price is low. When price
Oh,
is low,
you
you can
sold.
convert
So you sold it back to credit.
credit. Yeah. So somebody then need to register. So because I made some extra profit on it, I just sold that profit off.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you
Oh,
understand. So you
wow.
can
So you can
also,
sell it back to credit, and when the price dips, and you okay. Okay. Oh, good strategy. Thank you very much.
yeah, welcome, sir.
Yeah.
So let me check if we still have more persons questions here. Okay, so I'm seeing your question. I'm having 258.34 credits. How do I sell? It's asking me to do my very simple. Just go to get verified. Click on this logo. You see get verified. Click on the get verified. Once you click on that, it's going to take you to this section to verify your email. Just click on it, put in your email. It's going to send you a code. Put in the code to verify your email. The same thing to click on the phone number. Once you click on the phone number, it will send you a code to your phone number. Ensure that in front of your phone number, if you're a Nigerian, put +234 in front of it. Put +234 in front of it so that the code can come in on time. So you get the code on your phone. Once the code comes in, put the code in the section that is going to be provided. Once you do that, you are good to go. If you want to do your KYC level 2, you actually need this when you want to withdraw over 10,000 credits. You don't need it if you are still selling maybe 200, 300 credits. You don't need that. You understand? But I also advise you do it because over time you are going to be making a lot of money, so you can do that. So this one means that you need to upload your ID card, using the fractal identity section. So try and do it as fast as you can so that you can remove all those limitations on your account. Yes, if you want to sell, that's it. You need to do your verification. Just do the email and phone number. You can do that right away now. Just follow the same way I've explained. Click on that email, put it there. It will send you a code. Type in the code that you get in your email, put it there to verify your email. Click on the phone number, put +234 in front of it. It's going to send you a code to your phone. Put in the code there, you are verified, and you can sell your credits. I've shown this severally, but if you don't know how you can swap, just go to our YouTube channel. There's a video that is there that explains how to do the swapping conversion of Vitae to Bitcoin. Please watch the video. Let me paste our YouTube link here again. So you see that section there. Just let me paste that link here. So you click on it, you'll see. Oh, I don't know why it's dropping for only January. Let me go back again. I'll put it for everyone. So that's the YouTube channel. You see there where to do all that. So just click on it. Please check. Most likely you didn't do correctly. That's why it's still asking you for verification. If it's still giving you issues, just send a support ticket. If you're sure that you've done the right thing, just send in a support ticket and they will help you look into it and resolve it. That's as regards your verification, please. Energy points are likes. You don't need it now. You only use the energy point for advertisement, for clicking on the advertisement, because they'll be earning you good money too by the time that feature is launched. So just leave it there, because as you are buying your garden mattress unit, you are getting energy points too. They are basically likes. You'll be using them when the advertisement section comes in. When you like adverts, you earn with them. But it's not functional now. Just leave it. Just keep accumulating it as you are buying your garden mattress. So once the time comes, and the advertisement section is loaded, you can then use it to like and you'll be making money with them. But just keep it there. Let it just be your reserve. So this is our YouTube channel. You'll see how to do your swapping here. I think I have that video here. You see a lot of videos how to upgrade your Vitae account. So here you see all the process on how to fund, use Bitcoin to upgrade. I explain everything thoroughly on this video. Just watch it and it will guide you through. I've dropped the YouTube link so you can go through it. Any of the ID card is fine. Driver's license, international passport, voter's card, national ID card. Those are the basic ID cards internationally accepted. So if you have a passport, driver's license, or national ID card, you are good to go. So you can use any of that. That's for the fractal. But you don't need that until possibly maybe you want to start withdrawing 10,000. But I also advise if you can do that on time, do it on time. So that it won't be that when you want to withdraw your big money, you'll be getting that restriction. So do it on time so that you'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Anybody raising up their hands? Okay. All right. I think we've covered a large chunk of everything tonight. So I would like to $1 trillion. Maybe you would need to chat me after this meeting, my WhatsApp message, so that I will understand what you're saying. I don't really understand you here, please, so that we won't bring the group back. Please just chat me on WhatsApp so that I can see what you're talking about. Just do a screenshot for me and that. Okay, so any other question? Any other question? This meeting is recorded, so I'm going to also be uploading it on our YouTube channel so that for those that miss out, you can also catch up with it, watch the recording, and let's be on the same page together. So I want to believe that is all the question. One thing about Vitae is that it's a continuous learning process. You will keep hearing things, you keep learning things, and you keep getting yourself encouraged. So let's join our next meeting, which is we're going to announce it. I'm going to announce when it will be, possibly maybe Friday or Saturday. We have another session, just interactive session, question and answers, so that we can get ourselves more groomed, developed in this business. It's a business that is going to change your finances in 2021 if you take it very, very serious. Thank you so much for everyone that has taken out time to be part of us tonight. I appreciate you all for your time. Thank you so much. And by the special grace of God, we'll have another session before the week runs out. Good night, everybody. Good night, all.